The Raccoons. The Raccoons is a Canadian animated series which was originally broadcast from 1985 to 1992, with 3 preceding television specials from its inception in 1980, and 1 direct-to-video special in 1984. The franchise was created by Kevin Gillis with the cooperation of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. The series revolves around Bert Raccoon and married couple Ralph and Melissa Raccoon, of whom Bert is a friend and roommate. The series mostly involved the trio's efforts against the industrialist forces of greedy aardvark millionaire Cyril Sneer, who usually tries to destroy the forest for a quick buck. However, the Raccoons would always save their forest from Cyril's schemes, with help from their forest friends including Chauffeur, a gentle old English sheepdog, Cedric, Cyril's college graduate son, and Sophia Tutu, Cedric's girlfriend. However, as the series progressed, Cyril became more of a sympathetic character, eventually becoming an antihero. Lessons featured in the series mainly included environmentalism, but also included other lessons, including friendship and teamwork. The Raccoons franchise was originally conceived by Kevin Gillis in the 1970s, while appearing in shows like Celebrity Cooks and Yes You Can. The initial idea for the show was created by Gillis and columnist Gary Dunford. They drew their inspiration for Ralph Raccoon from a dilemma that happened at a cottage in Ottawa. Dunford backed out, but Gillis took his idea to Ottawa lawyer Sheldon S. Wiseman, who saw a potential in Gillis' idea and put together a large group animators, musicians, and writers, to create the first special to star the characters known as the Christmas Raccoons. Production on the special began in 1979 and was completed in 1980, and the special was shown on the December of the same year on CBC television. It was also shown in countries around the world, including the United States and the United Kingdom. The special was a huge hit and resulted in 2 sequel specials, The Raccoons on Ice and The Raccoons and the Lost Star, and a direct-to-video special, The Raccoons, Let's Dance. In 1981, United States TV networks CBS, NBC, and ABC approached Sheldon Wiseman about producing a 13-episode Raccoons TV series. In 1984, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation and the Disney Channel began funding on the television series, which cost about $4.5 million to make. In the United States, the show was run on the Disney Channel from July 4, 1985, to August 28, 1992. In Canada, it was shown on CBC on Monday evenings for the first season and was shown in a block consisting of The Wonderful World of Disney and Fraggle Rock on Sundays for the next 2 seasons before moving to Wednesdays in its 4th, sharing an hour block with the Beachcombers, and then finally Tuesdays in its 5th and final season. The series had a new wave soundtrack including the theme song Run With Us by cast member Lisa Lougheed. Season 1 ended with a different version of the song, not sung by Lougheed. Run With Us was performed in Season 1 by Stephen Lunt. In the first season, the French-Canadian singer Luba performed several songs, several of which were later re-recorded by Lougheed for use in other seasons. There were also several other songs performed by other musicians such as Rita Coolidge and Rupert Holmes, who performed songs for the first special, Leo Sayer and Coolidge again for the second, and John Schneider and Dottie West for the last television special. 3 of the songs had replaced Schneider's vocals with Frank Floyd and Hank Martin. Rory Dodd, the Dior brothers, and several other musicians also had songs performed, although somewhat rarely compared to the aforementioned people. According to John Stroll, Frank Floyd, the frontman of the 1970s R&B funk group The Writers, was originally selected to be the main male singer for the series. Instead, as backup singer Valerie Wilson suggested, they replaced Floyd at the last minute with Curtis King Jr. The earlier version of Run With Us, like quite a few of the other songs from the Raccoons, were never officially released. The songs from the first 2 specials were released on the album Lake Freeze the Raccoons songtrack in 1983. A soundtrack for the 4th special was released in 1984, but featured vocals from Frank Floyd and Hank Martin to replace John Schneider. 9 of the songs from the series featured on Lougheed's album Evergreen Nights, though Lougheed only sang some of the songs, while some were sung by other artists. The French version of Run With Us, as well as most of Luba and Lisa Louide's songs, was performed by the French-Canadian singer Jeannot Bergeron, with Run With Us being renamed in French to Viens vers nous. The instrumental music was composed by Kevin Gillis and John Stroll and performed largely by the National Arts Centre Orchestra from Ottawa, Canada. Most of the instrumental cues heard in the series were actually recorded for the Raccoons and the Lost Star and reused. Only 6 of the instrumental tunes have ever been released officially. From 1979 to 1985, Canadian animation company Atkinson Film Arts provided the animation for the 4 specials and first season of the series. In 1986, after producing the first 11 episodes, Hinton Animation Studios took over to animate the remaining seasons of the show. Embassy Pictures and its home video counterpart were responsible for releasing the specials and select episodes on home video from 1982 to 1994. Embassy also released the specials on Laserdisc format. Other distributors, such as Catalyst and Good Times, released some specials and episodes on VHS from in 1995 and 2001 to 2005. In the UK, Embassy Home Entertainment released the 4 Raccoons specials on VHS in the mid-1980s, before the distribution rights went to Channel 5 Video in 1986. They re-released the 4 specials on video, as well as released another video called The Raccoons Big Surprise with 2 Season 1 episodes, Surprise Attack and Going It Alone. Then 3 videos with Season 2 episodes were released. The first 2 were by Picture Music International, that included Double Play and The Sweet Smell of Success on Volume 1, released in 1988, and then Blast from the Past and Power Trip on Volume 2, released in 1989. Then Video Collection International Ltd released a 3rd tape which contained the episodes Stop the Clock and The Artful Dodger on August 13, 1990. That same tape was re-released again by Video Collection International Ltd on July 22, 1991, as part of their Children's Club range. In 2003, Morning Star Entertainment released the show on DVD for the first time. 2 9-episode box sets were released, each containing 3 discs that were also available separately. The discs were released without any region coding in NTSC format. The first set contained 9 of the 10 episodes from Season 2 and the second set contained the first 9 episodes of Season 3. The extras include character bios, a chance to create your own scene from the Raccoons and Raccoon-A-Roma DVD-ROM content, like QuickTime animated sequences. For this release, Len Carlson also reprised his role as Bert during menus and gave in-character commentary before and after episodes. Both sets are now out of print. A 2-disc Region 2 PAL DVD release of the complete Series 1 was released on September 17, 2007 through Fabulous Films Ltd. The bonus features on Set 1 were duplicated from the Canadian release, mainly the Create a Scene and Raccoon-A-Roma DVD-ROM content. They later released a DVD entitled 3 Adventures with the Raccoons on April 7, 2008. This DVD contained the first 3 episodes of Series 1 with no extras. Series 2 was released on April 20, 2009 by Fabulous Films Limited in another 2-disc set. DVD extras on the set include character model sheets and a documentary. On September 18, 2009, More Entertainment released an 8-disc DVD set in Germany. It contained all 60 episodes and no extras. The language track is German only. On December 14, 2009, the first season of The Raccoons is released on iTunes in Canada. On April 19, 2010, the first season is also released on iTunes in the United States. The first 2 seasons are released on DVD to Netflix in the United States in early 2010 and in Canada on August 2011. On November 29, 2013, More Entertainment in Germany had released a DVD featuring all 4 of the Raccoons specials on DVD. Like the complete series set, the only language track is German. The Raccoons was well received by critics. The New York Times, in its review for their second TV special, said the Raccoons are an adorable lot, supported nicely by an attractive production. Variety praised the third special, The Raccoons and the Lost Star, calling it a rollicking good adventure filled with space-age animation, high-tech gadgetry, lilting tunes, a lovable sheepdog, and the delightful Raccoons team. The show was nominated for many awards, including a Gemini Award for Best Sound and Best Writing, and won the Gemini for Best Animated Series. In 1990, Bert and Lisa were named the mascots of the Canadian Olympic team. There were no Olympic Games that year. On July 4, 2017, it was revealed that series creator Kevin Gillis was working on a reboot of the series. An unlisted pitch pilot with slightly redesigned characters was found on YouTube on the 11th of March, 2018, however the video was soon taken down by Big Jump Entertainment due to a copyright claim. On June 17 of that same year, Big Jump officially revealed the new designs for Bert, Ralph, Melissa, Cyril, and Cedric on their website. The reboot is scheduled to premiere in 2019.